de Mayo Day. I want to say happy Cinco de Mayo Day to everybody. I don't know about you guys, but I will be partaking in the festivities later. Take that with that as you will. I came to give you the news, give you the tea. This pretty much gonna be a messy Monday rant. Don't even worry about the fact that it's Tuesday. I was supposed to upload last night, but it is what it is. So here it is. You're gonna get it now. We're gonna start off with Miss Olivia. Olivia's over there basically coming up with this storyline that she does. I ain't gonna say every year, but she did it last year, so I guess she decided she's gonna crank it up again. Her take on it is that she's been quote unquote doxxed. Here's the thing that I have a problem with this now. Olivia wants to come and cry victim and let us think that her address was leaked. Now, first she tried to say that it was Gerard's current wife, Arnisha, but we found out that not to be true. So I guess she took another spin on it and basically tried to run it back again and say she got doxxed. But she comes to the internet, she pretty much press record and pretty much gets into character and begins to cry and let us know that she's been doxxed and that she's quote unquote a single mom. Woe is her, she's pregnant, and people are doxing her. Now here's the thing that I have a problem with. She's worried about being doxxed by people on the internet, but yet Olivia lets random men come and see her. Not only do they come and see her, they are pretty much, now this is allegedly now, pretty much are getting her pregnant. She doesn't know them. Most importantly, she probably don't know their last name, social security number, none of that. She's gotten pregnant by 3 different men within, I think, a 2-year span. And you not only don't know these men, but quote unquote, according to the YouTube street, she's meeting these men off of Plenty of Fish. So that pretty much makes it even more weird. So I'm like, you're worried about being doxxed, but you're not concerned about your uterus, your health, none of that. Now, I don't know if she used some text, I don't know. I'm just saying this allegedly for commentary. This for entertainment purposes only. But Olivia, I don't know what she got going on over there, but she's pretty much trying to set it up. I think what she's trying to get out of her lease. But according to the YouTube streets, Olivia needed one piece of information. Olivia, if you want to get out of your lease, now this is what I heard. Now I don't know how true it is. You started off right, but you had to execute and keep it going. You not only needed the police, but you needed a police report. That will get you out of your lease if that's what you're trying to do. I think Olivia's tired of over there stomping with the roaches. She's ready to go and do some new things. Now, she quote unquote said that she was trying to look for places to live and she was throwing out things and asking people. My thing is, if you plan on moving and you say you're already being doxxed, why are you telling people what state you're moving to? I mean, that makes no sense. Why would you even let the people know you was moving? You shouldn't even did nothing but just came on camera like normal and pretty much been in a new location. Nobody knew nothing different. But it looks like to me, Olivia, just like I said, it's a storyline. She's trying to come up with it. Now, last time she did about this time, she came up with the storyline that she was pregnant, homeless, and all the things. Quote unquote, fast forward to the day, she's not currently homeless, but she is pregnant. Now, the thing that's wrong with this problem is that she don't have 3 kids and her cousin no more. So as a result, she's created 3 more kids. Now, I feel like she created these other 3 kids to actually take over and replace the kids that she lost to Gerard. That's just my theory on it. I know you can come up with how you feel, but that's the way I feel about it. It's not the fact that she's not only tried to recreate the family again, it's the fact that they're 3 different random men. She's got Gamer Bay, who she's currently supposed to be pregnant by now. But according to the YouTube streets, Gamer Bay is the reason why she's pretty much trying to make this quick getaway and leave. Because I think he's trying to ask for custody of the child. Olivia don't like that type of carrying on, especially since she was spooked by Gerard getting the kids. She didn't see that coming. That came out of left field. But that's neither here nor there. My thing is, why would you want to move from the state where you're actually currently living, mainly because you're close by your kids and you're able to see them? Now, according to YouTube Street, she also is on probation, so I don't know how that's going to work out without her just picking up and leaving. Now, I don't know if she's at the point she can leave, but she just has to get them her address. I don't know how to know. Olivia is pretty much doing too much. Her main concern should be paying that child support down, but we don't hear her talk about that. We don't hear about no plans about it. She said she was supposed to be in a CNA. That didn't happen, baby. She done made a million lives since then and still no CNA, no job, no nothing. Now, the judge had ordered her to go to work. But Olivia feels like YouTube is her job. Now, there's nothing wrong with YouTube being your job, but you still gonna have to get a job on paper that actually is a paying job. I don't think they use YouTube as an actual income now. They could, but I don't know. Olivia just don't want to do that with herself. Now the main thing she need to do, now this is just me giving out advice, is go back and start from the beginning. She needs to get her GED. Now I know she got that little YouTube plaque over there, but when is she gonna get her GED? That's the plaque we want to see, the GED. Then you can move forward and maybe get a trade. And then if you're feeling froggy, you maybe can go to technical school. And if you're really feeling real fancy, you can go to regular college. But I know I'm just saying this, just hear myself think, because Olivia ain't finna take this advice, and most importantly, she not finna do it. Olivia ain't finna do the bare minimum and get her GED. Now, she done popped out 3 kids. She could have had a GED at least by now. I mean, come on, you got to start somewhere. You creating a family, but you to the point where you're not creating any kind of stability for yourself, so you can financially take care of those kids. I mean, where is the where is most important? Where is the common sense, and most importantly, where is the foundation? I'm not trying to knock people that don't have a GED. That's not what I'm here to do. I personally have a college degree. I'm thankful that I at least have a high school diploma, because a lot of people don't even have a high school diploma. I feel like that's a flex to even have a high school diploma at this point, because this girl don't even have GED. Now they're saying she's dropped out in the 7th grade. I don't know. Maybe it was younger than that, but she claimed it was through the bullying. But my thing is, Olivia, you pretty much feel like, to me, like you still trapped in that body, because you get on the internet trying to portray yourself as something that you're not, for people that really don't even know you, and most importantly don't care. Because anybody knows Olivia, they know that the internet is her friend. That's why she come live every day. Every day she cannot not come live. Now, when she was actually incarcerated, I know she was going through withdrawal, and the main reason because she couldn't get on the internet, she couldn't pick up her camera, phone, device, whatever she used to record. Now she want everybody to believe that she not monetized over there, but I already know she monetized. Ain't no way you come and lie that often you not monetized. I mean, make it make sense. But they say Stella's over there pretty much still in her boots, letting Olivia do what she do. Now, the thing that really tickled me was the fact that they said that Stella was a mod. I said, now how is Stella a mod over here? And not only that, she's over here looking at this foolishness. I mean, you see your daughter's crashing out. Not only will you not make her take accountability, but you pretty much in cahoots for her shenanigans. That's how it looks to me now. I don't know how it looks to nobody else, but that's how it looks to me. Now, Solo takes to his page, because pretty much last time we heard from him, he been MIA for a minute. Then he pops out and tells us that he's married to this lady that he was been staying with for the longest time. Now, that was a reason for Olivia to crash out. But she really crashed out when Gerard did his big one and bought a house. Now, the YouTube streets are saying that he has a business. Now, I don't know how true that is, but yeah. He also posted on the Instagram and gave us a sneak peek of Robin, because she currently plays flag football. Now, Olivia was dragging her for filth for actually playing flag football. She was quote unquote telling her that it's not a feminine sport. My thing is, there's nothing wrong with a little girl playing flag football. She just pretty much trying to see what she wants to do. At least she's getting into something athletic, because her brother, I think he plays not basketball. He plays football, and I think Robin, the little youngest girl, I think she's into gymnastics. I don't know. But yeah, everybody got their own things. Nothing wrong with that. She's just trying to figure out probably what she want to do. I mean, you should want her to explore and see what she can do anyway, because at the end of the day, I'm not saying that, you have to take the athletic route, but some people can use it and get them a actual scholarship. I mean, look at Flage, look at Aja, look at all the different women that actually getting these NBA contracts. If that don't motivate you, nothing else will. But Olivia to the point where she pretty much, I think she, in my mind, she's jealous of her children. You can tell, because every time they come over, you would think that she would turn the camera off and use it as time to get acquainted with her kids. But no, she doesn't use it as a time to get acquainted and get, close to her children. She used it as an aha moment to get on here and say, okay, well, I got the kids and da-da-da, I'm on here I am. We're like, okay, Olivia, we've seen the kids a million times, but when are you actually going to see your own kids and get a chance to see them, and take time to be with them? But Olivia's mind doesn't seem like it doesn't, expand that far. So it is what it is. But, Olivia going to be her. She going to do what she do. But maybe one day she'll grow up, get a GED, start acting like a real adult, and maybe go to school, get a job, something. But her friend over there ain't no better. But they're saying that she pretty much trying to be in competition with Jasmine because if Jasmine done moved on up like the Jeffersons. She done got her a little townhouse because she had to move out of the other house. I don't know. She moved out real quick, so I don't know. I don't know. It's because she lease was up. She wasn't paying the rent. I don't know. Last time we checked, she told us she had to pay a double deposit. We had to come out our pockets to help with that. I said we, just in the sense of the word, because I ain't come out of my pocket for nothing. I don't believe nothing Jasmine says. It is what it is. As far as I'm concerned, she can DoorDash for the money. You DoorDash for boxes, so I'm pretty sure you can DoorDash for the rent. But what had me tickled was that she came on here and told us that she was pregnant for a guy. We hadn't seen the guy, we hadn't heard of the guy, we had spit on the guy, but yet you can't had the nerve to ask us for your deposit. Why? Where was your energy to ask him? I mean, you had energy to lay down and possibly get pregnant for him. Why you had that same energy to ask him to help you? I don't understand these ladies. They can sleep with the men, but the men can't help. I mean, make it make sense. But we already know how Jasmine rolls. Struggle life is what it is with her. She come on here and vlog her life. She pretty much it's boring, but according to Jasmine, she living her best life. But I don't know what to say. Jasmine is in the same boat as Olivia. Only difference is Jasmine does have a little degree. She ain't using it, but she do. She feels like YouTube is her job too. She won't hold out a regular job. Jasmine feel like YouTube is her job. She's a celebrity. But what Jasmine fails to understand, the channel is drowning. People are trying to resuscitate it, but I don't see it coming back. I really don't. Jasmine is boring. It's a snooze fest over there. Ever since Chris left, it went from sugar to what. She don't go over there and cook on my jazzed up life. She don't do none of that. She used to do hauls over there. She stopped doing that. I mean, you got a whole monetized channel. You don't post over there. You don't do nothing. I mean, everything is content. I mean, you could post making a hamburger steak, and that would be content. But in Jasmine's mind, that ain't content. Now, she pretty much door dashes and do the most, but she ain't really got nothing going on over there other than, she'll do us a little vlog, a little snooze fest, and she'll throw in a basketball game here and there. Newsflash, Jasmine, we are tired of watching the kids play sports. I mean, we don't have nothing against kids playing sports. I mean, I'm all for kids doing stuff, the athletic, most importantly, having good grades. But when is you going to show us the grades, most importantly? When is you gonna show us something besides these boring vlogs with a little mixed in with a little basketball game? I mean, come on, the content ain't content and it's boring over there. I mean, the people they are tired. Now she'll ask them what they want to see, but yet she won't never deliver. I mean, make it make sense, Jasmine. Come on now, we don't never see her get in the car to actually do like a go out to eat, do something with the kids, actually do a vlog. I mean, there are mommy channels out there where the women actually vlog and actually go play. Jasmine don't do a vlog from her living room, and that's about it. I mean, come on, Jasmine. Enough is enough. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody need to check on Strong Mama Chris. We hadn't heard from her. She hadn't posted. She hadn't did nothing. I don't know. Last we saw she was with the new we'll say Bay, which is actually a female. We don't know how that went. I don't know. She was supposed to be moving out of the house, but she hadn't posted, so I don't know. Maybe she'll post over there, let us know what's going on. I don't know. But Wine Glass claimed that she had a new boo, so we checked in over there on her, and it became dry after that. We ain't hear no more. I guess she's still working and doing her thing. I don't know, but we kind of rooting for her a little bit low key because she did get rid of Bay at home, the one who was sitting on the couch permanently and wasn't doing that. So at least she did have the strength to get him out of there. I don't know if she put him out, he moved out. I don't know. We just know he gone and they broke up. So maybe she can progress from here. I don't know. Now, she posted a new Bay on Instagram, so I don't know. If they still strong, I don't know. But according to YouTube streets, somebody dropped T on that and said that he, quote unquote, now this is allegedly that he has a pass. I just say that. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I was over there creeping around and I seen that Stephon Diggs actually is on trial and it's day one. I didn't even know his trial had started, child. They are full force with it. They doing the most. But what tickled me was that he was sitting there shaking his head while she was testifying. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part was that, like people were saying, this lady wanted this, but now she don't know what to do. The lady was throwing questions at her left and right. I guess she thought it was just gonna be cut and dry answer. No, she wanted her to go in straight detail. I think we're gonna have this lady gonna shoot herself in the foot. She gonna have to get on here and pretty much tell in vivid detail what happened. And I don't really think that it's my opinion now. that Stefan is gonna be found guilty. I don't know, but I wish he had you took the high road. And I'm gonna say it because this is funny to me. He should have just paid her. Look like she was type that could have been paid off, but the fact that he didn't want to pay her off is probably why she took it to trial. If he had paid her off and gave her a little hush money, we would never even knew about this. But my advice to Stefan is keep your hands off these women. I mean, obviously she was hired to cook, but she was in there doing most with her. You should know you don't sleep with the help. You should know. Now you done lost your career. They say he allegedly that the Patriots let him go after that. I don't know if it's because of the pending trial. I don't know. I don't know why they let him go, but I was just saying that's a theory that everybody's throwing out there. Nobody knows for sure why they let him go. Only he knows that. But I know they didn't win the championship, but I was like, goodness gracious. You go from not winning the championship to not even playing football, so I don't know how it works. I don't know if he wait for another team to pick him up or what. I don't know. I don't know how it goes when something happens like that. But I'm looking at all that money he done left on the table. I don't know if he's still going to get it. He on this, he on that. But I'm going to stop pocket watching this man. But, Cardi said good luck. And ever since she said that, it's been downhill for Stefan, baby. I don't know. But Stefan, keep your hands off the ladies' necks and do what you do now. They say he be around here impregnating the women, but I didn't know he was around here putting hands on the women, too. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, we're going to slide over here to Megan. Megan and Clay, we was rooting for them. I didn't know that they was actually going to end things, and most importantly, end things this way. Now, they're saying that, Megan pretty much is going on in the hiding, per se. I guess she's trying to get herself together, but it is what it is. We rooting for our girl Megan that she get herself together, considering that, Clay probably blindsided her. We thought Clay was the one. But I ain't the only one who was shocked. He fooled me too. I thought he was all right guy, so maybe she done found her a real one. She was like, he introduced me to his family. He was doing the most, but to come to find out he was cheating. So I didn't know. I don't know if she broke it off with him or he broke it off with her. Or it was mutual. I don't know. But hopefully our girl Megan gonna bounce back, because baby, we need her in the studio and coming out with some blue bangles. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what Barilla got going on over there. I know she's still booed up, so I don't know if they're going to stay together or what. Now, the rumors on the streets is that she might be pregnant. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, I thought I'd bring y'all that little snippet about Stefan and his little trial. But, he just kept sitting up there with his cornrows in court. But he did have something she didn't have. That was a lawyer. Now, allegedly, she don't even have a lawyer. I was like, I hope she ain't got no lawyer, no representation, trying to represent herself. Now, you would think this type of case would be open and shut. I mean, it's not to the point where it's going to be that hard to prove it, but it's pretty much her word against his. It ain't like a rape case or something. I'm thinking a rape case, if you got physical evidence, rape kits, then you got evidence, but this pretty much hearsay. I don't know. He might be found guilty, but I'm just shaking my head and saying to myself, Stefan, you had the money. Why you didn't just pay the lady in the beginning for her services? We could have started there, then it might not have escalated, but he pretty much throw water on the flame, and that's how it actually just, it fanned out so fast, that thing, ooh. I was like, she came out of nowhere. I was like, now, Stefan, I know you was sleeping around, impregnating women everywhere, but why in the world was you over there sleeping with the help? I guess Cardi wasn't enough for you. But it is what it is, so we'll see. We shall see what these people got going on, honey. Now, I be over there on TikTok every now and then, but CJ, pretty much I think everybody know him. CJ be over here on YouTube, but now he done took his buns and went straight over there to TikTok, and he over there trolling, as he say. But he's trolling with this new girl, Ty. She's a 1/3 of the group, the Taylor girls. If you're familiar with that, they was a little duo. I was finna say back in the 90s, but I don't think it was the 90s. I think it was like early 2000. But anyway, he's pretty much supposed to be quote-unquote dating Ty Taylor. So I don't know how true it is. I don't know if it's a storyline for TikTok. I don't know. But they pretty much going there, be battling, they be lying together. So, we got to see how this thing pan out. Now, CJ be trolling real hard. Sometimes he'll get on there with Daisy. Sometimes he'll get on Big Trend. Those are her other two sisters. And they pretty much be battling. But the thing that tickled me was that I didn't see this coming. Yana and Deja beefing now. Yana basically came to TikTok and basically confronted Deja and asked her why was she not only got her name in her mouth, but why was she basically trying to troll her. Now, Wardrobe was up there in the other box. He pretty much leaves for a minute, and we like scratching our head like, why did he leave? He come back with a bag of popcorn and sitting up there on live watching them go back and forth with each other. And it's the fact that Ty got her resting face. She ain't saying nothing. I said to myself, this right here is TikTok drama at its finest, baby. They going back and forth. They going blow for blow. It's a mess. But yeah, we also were there watching Pudding Pop. She did her review on DeeReacts pickles. And baby, she read DeeReacts for Phil. She told her the pickles still nasty. I was like, no, you didn't, Pudding. Not only did she do that, she had the audacity to go so far as to make T-shirts. And they pretty much, somebody said they selling. I said, now how Pudding Pop gonna do a bad review, then gonna do a T-shirt off of it? Baby, if she ain't the Barilla 2.0, I don't know who is, but it was tickling me. I was like, everybody kept saying, most of the reviews I was seeing of DeeReacts pickle, everybody was saying it was good. But for her to get on there and tell us that it was nasty, I was like, okay. And nothing wrong with nobody having an opinion, but the thing that made it funny but not so funny was the fact they said DeeReacts paid her for the promo. And she was asking her to take the video down, but she wouldn't do it. She said, and then she requested the payment back, and Pudding said, request denied. I was like, oh my God. I did not know Pudding Pop was savage like that. Not only to get the money for the review, but to give her a bad review. But you can't knock it, because at the end of the day, she was giving her honest review. I guess DeeReacts pretty much wanted her just to say, like everybody else was saying, that the pickles were, good. I guess she wasn't expecting her to just, tell how she really feel. But yeah, I thought that was funny as heck, y'all. I really did. Yep. It'll be over there with Telvin and Bossy. They pretty much are trying to do a little storyline over there too. Alicia and him broke up, so he pretty much on that with Bossy and doing what they call SSI Entertainment. Now, we ain't heard from Grip. I don't know if she MIA, what she got going on. Last time I checked, she was over there on Facebook, so I don't know if her account got banned or what, but she used to be live in the battlefield all day, but we ain't been seeing her lately, so I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. But yeah, they doing the most. TikTok is lit, but I had to get y'all this little YouTube drama and let y'all see what I had going on for missing Monday. But that's it. I ain't got nothing else. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.